Hello, my New Year Necronomicons. It's your boy Zionic Blader, and I just wanted to wish you all a happy New Year. Here is to 2021. Yeah, it sure has been a long year, but I've been uploading a lot more frequently lately, so I hope you all have been enjoying the almost daily uploads this month. Well, I guess that was last month now that we're in January. I am recording this at like almost 3 a.m. in the morning, January 1st. I actually just woke up from a nap, so I actually did not get to do the countdown this year, which is funny. But yeah, as you can see, I have a lot of Bakugan stuff over here. And this is essentially the stuff I got during the holidays from November and December. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff here, and I thought just for a chill video to start up the year before I get really down into things, I'd like to show you all what I got and talk about why I got it, and maybe some initial impressions of what I actually know from these Bakugan products. But yeah, you can expect unboxing videos and competitive reviews of each of these Bakugan. I was actually thinking of doing, at least for this batch of Bakugan stuff that I have, of doing both an unboxing video and a competitive review on the exact same day. So like 9 a.m. would be like an unboxing video, and then 3 p.m. would be the competitive review. You know, just to kind of expand the audience a bit more. I know some people don't really care about the competitive reviews, and I wanted to, just do something a bit more casual and show more off about the toys and how they open up when rolling and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on to this video. Now, first up are these Wave 2 singles. This is pretty much almost all of them except for Aurelius Auxiliator. And the reason why I actually got these were because I wanted to get free shipping for a Diamond Bakugan, which I will talk about next. But the cool thing is that suddenly Bakugan got an extreme price drop here in Canada. So before, these things were almost like $10, and then now they're like $5.97. And the Ultra Bakugan were like $11. Now they're $7.97. So that's pretty amazing. The starter packs and the battle gear packs are still the same price though. It's like $39.99 for the battle gear packs, and then $24.97 for the starter sets. But for some reason, the single packs greatly reduced in price. And my guess is that back when we got these 2 packs. Apparently, it was because the international markets, really liked the multi packs and didn't really buy much of the single packs. So I'm guessing they did a price drop for them for the single packs so that they can move more. Especially since now we're seeing Geogon Rising stuff coming in Canada, and I'm absolutely astonished that we're getting Geogon Rising stuff. Especially since we're in Canada. I haven't picked up any, I haven't pre-ordered any yet, just because, I bought a bunch of Bakugan stuff during November and December for the holidays, so, funds aren't as much for Bakugan as they were before, but, yeah, really, I don't really know much about any of these single packs. I just got them literally for free shipping. I do know that Aqua Centipede over here is pretty decent. But I mean, with Aqua's Hydrus being a thing, it's really tough to get a spot, especially as an Aqua's Bakugan. As for the other Bakugan, the only other thing I know is Pyrus Cycloid. That's because one of the viewers commented on a Bakugan that had a Pyrus Darkus shield core, and I gave them some suggestions, and apparently they told me that Cycloid also has that kind of Baku core. So that's pretty good, at least for Pyrus Cycloid, because that's a very solid core. But as for these actual Bakugan, like Darkus Trox, I don't know, like honestly, there's a lot of Green Fist and Shield cores here, and Green Fist and Shield cores are not the best. So we'll see when we actually open these things later on how good they actually are. But yeah, the Darkus Trox actually looks pretty cool. Same with Pyrus Cycloid and Aqua Centipede. This is actually Aqua Centipede and Darkus Cycloid. These are going to be the first of these new Bakugan that I'm gonna open. So that's gonna be pretty cool. But yeah, this is these stuff I got because of the next thing. Bam, Diamond Nillious. Oh yeah, Walmart.ca has been coming in really clutch with these Diamond Bakugan. I think almost like pretty much every single Diamond Bakugan I have, this from 2020, is because of Walmart.ca. Obviously, that can be accounted because I haven't been going out for Bakugan hunting because of the situation that's going on right now. And but still, there's so many Diamond Bakugan have been popping up on Walmart.ca, and in the instances where I did find Diamond Bakugan in the wild, it was way after I got them from Walmart.ca. So really, I would just leave them on the shelf. But yeah, this actually was a more current purchase. I should have started this video with stuff that I bought later, or stuff that I bought even earlier than these stuff, because it would have been a good timeline. But nope, I decided to go with the one that had the most stuff to talk about first, or at least the most Bakugan to go through first. But yeah, Diamond, Darkus, and Nillious. Look at that. The diamonds are really impressive for season 2. Like, this is like pretty much completely diamond, as opposed to like last year they had a more opaque plastic. Or I think this might even just be completely diamond and they painted over it, though I'm not sure about that. But still, this is going to be interesting to open up. I'm not sure if the cores are any different, because I just actually, oh yeah, I already did a competitive review for Darkus Nillious, so I only would have to do an unboxing for this guy. So that's going to be fun, a lot easier to deal with. But yeah, Darkus Nillious core. Bling out your rapid fire deck if you're playing rapid fire. Man, I wish Maximus Nillious was a bit better. I wish it did not go back into the hand. But yeah, up to the next stuff. All right, so these were actually the first Bakugan I bought after that last batch of Bakugan that I had open. And mainly these were also bought online, and you could tell because of Diamond Trox Ultra. But these two I picked up so I could get free shipping. Diamond Trox Ultra, I don't even have the regular Trox Ultra, so this will actually be interesting to see how good it is. I don't think it's any good, otherwise I would have talked about it by now. But you never know. I mean, it does have a Fire Fist, so maybe something interesting can be done with that. And then I got this guy because, I mean, Aquos Hydrus, man, poor thing. I mean, even in the season 1, the Aquos Hydruses weren't good, and now in season 2, the core is absolutely powerful, but the Ultra is just left behind the dust. I mean, that can be said for pretty much any Aquos Bakugan, and heck, even the Orel's Bakugan. They've been overtaken by Aquos Hydrus core as because before you'd see every team have like an Orel's Hydronet Ultra, but now pretty much every team has an Aquos Hydrus core, except for those other decks that like to play around with stuff like Aquos Trox Ultra or Aquos Nillious Ultra. But still, yeah. And then here we go, my first Ultra Gear single pack. In Canada, we don't have the starter sets, so really, unless you find the Diamond Enoch Ultra, the next best thing is the Enoch Ultra with the gear pack. Unfortunately, this was before they started doing the translucent plastic. I wish they did that earlier. So, yeah, this stuff is pretty much just going to be excess, but I mainly got this for, aside from the free shipping, Darkus Enoch Ultra. I mean, this was, like, in Wave 1, this was like the best Darkus Bakugan. Oh no, not in Wave 1. Like what, Wave 2, Wave 3? Best Darkus Bakugan. But right when Wave 1 came out, we knew about other future Bakugan, and this thing just got completely outclassed by Darkus Ramparian Ultra. So yeah, but at least this guy has formidable stats and has a green fist for those decks that really like using Mega Punch and everything. But yeah, I mainly got these collection of Bakugan for the Diamond Trox Ultra, but it's nice to have these two as well, especially since I've talked about Darkus Enoch Ultra in my budget building competitive review video, which you should check out if you're brand new into Bakugan. But yeah, I picked this up well before I actually got the Darkus Ramparian Ultra, because I mean Darkus Vampirian Ultra was like $40, so I was really hesitant on getting that one. But we'll talk more about that one later. Now these two were actually quite the story, and yeah, they don't even fit in the shot. But these are actually my first two Battle Gear packs for Bakugan. For the price, Battle Gear packs, I felt that they weren't that good of a deal, especially for $40, and you get one less Bakugan compared to Season 1, and you replace it with the gears. It wasn't really that cool. Honestly, I didn't really look towards the Battle Gear packs until Translucent Bakugan started coming in. And also, the thing that made me actually get this is because of Aqua's Holocore Ultra over here. If you don't know, at one point there was a time where Aqua's Holocore Ultra could cheese its way into winning in the first turn. It was literally a first turn kill that could happen most of the time. I think they did fix it. They did errata it so that it doesn't happen. But still, I think this Bakugan is still powerful. I haven't done any research. I still have to look into the research for this. But Aqua's Holocore is still very powerful for just like early game wins, which is pretty annoying because it's never healthy to have a game that could be ended in the first couple turns, uh, like with Aqua's Holocore, at least as it was before. But yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of things that are not healthy with this game, and this was just one of them. But yeah, this was actually kind of a pain to get because these things were on sale. Like I got these way back in Black Friday, so that was like what, last month, or well, no, that was in November actually. That was just a few weeks ago, but these were on sale for like I think 19.99, so they were like 50% off. So obviously, I mean, this is a really good deal. 19.99 for 4 Bakugan. I mean, whatever the gears are, I don't know how much I'd put a value on that, but 19.99 for 4 Bakugan is pretty good. So yeah, I really want. This was like pretty much a little bit after Aqua's Holocore Ultra's first turn win thing was revealed. But yeah, I pretty much wanted to get this set, get these two, mainly for this guy, but I needed to get the free shipping, so I tacked this on as well. Unfortunately, only this shipped, and this did not. And literally, I ordered this like what, November, I think, yeah, November something, November 20 something, and it was like in mid-December, and this still hadn't shipped. And then all of a sudden I get an email saying, sorry, we have to cancel your order. And I was like, well, I mean, there's worse things in life, but I was kind of annoyed because, I mean, I got this, but I didn't get this. And the only reason I got this was so I can get this, you know? But luckily, you know, the Bakugan heavens were looking down on me one day where I had to go to Walmart for some essential items. And then all of a sudden, I go to the Bakugan section just because, and I see this. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just check the price. I don't know how much it'll be. So I checked the price, and lo and behold, it was actually $14.97. So it was literally cheaper than it was on Black Friday. And I was like, what in the world? $14.97 for 4 Bakugan? Like, oh my goodness, that's even, like, literally, you see this gear over here? These gears cost $17.97. So $3 less, and you get 4 Bakugan with the gear. You know, a lot of my friends and I, you know, we've been talking about how, oh, geez, the Baku gears are one of the most expensive things in the entire Bakugan line. Like, even if you account for the exchange rate between the United States and Canada, this thing is just very expensive. It's even more expensive in Canada than it is in the US when you take account into the exchange rate. And with like the Battle Gear packs and the single packs getting such a massive discount, the single gear packs are the only thing that have never gotten a discount. You know, or at least if they did, they were still well above $15. You know, and for just 1 Bakugan, that's I don't know. I can't really say spending $15 for just one single Bakugan. I mean, at least with the Bakugear stuff, even if you don't like the other Bakugan, there's still tangible, you know, other tangible things that you can get out of the box aside from just one thing and one thing only, you know. But yeah, Luckily, I got this, so it's going to be interesting to do research on the Aquos Halcor Ultra set to see how competitive it still is. And I think the people have been using Aurelis Dragonoid Ultra for stuff as well. And also Aquos Nillious Ultra. I know people have been using that mainly because of the double coring. People really like to do that. But usually in my competitive reviews, I don't go too much into double coring, but it does make the Bakugan a bit better. But honestly, with how strong Aquos Hydrus core is, I'd probably just still stick with Aquos Hydrus core. Just my opinion, you know. But yeah. Oh yeah. Now this was another situation. This Diamond Guillotine pack, same situation as with the Battle Gear packs, where one thing shipped and then the other thing got canceled. Luckily, it was not the Diamond Guillotine Ultra set that got canceled. It was the I think Pyrus Howlcore or Pyrus Vampirian gear pack, and the only reason I got that was so I can get free shipping, and also because it was a translucent Bakugan. At that time, I haven't gotten a translucent Bakugan yet, so I mean, well, aside from the diamonds, but I actually really dig the colorful translucent Bakugan. I prefer them more than the actual diamond Bakugan, but you know. But the cool thing about this is that it has Aurelis Auxiliator core, and that was the Bakugan I almost picked up at a store at Walmart because my friend Lamar Devante from Lamar Devante, he was hyping up Aurelis Auxiliator, so I almost picked that up, but I was like, you know what? Nah, I don't really want to spend money on a single Bakugan, especially when I just go outside to get other stuff. But yeah, it comes in the set. So all things are good, but also Pyrus Cycloid. So I did end up getting that Cycloid single. So I mean at least I got two now, right? But yeah, and then there's Guillotine Ultra. I don't know how good Guillotine Ultra is, but I mean that's why I did a competitive reviews, right? And now on to the final thing. Here you go, the Darkus Batrix Ultra and Aquos Batrix and Darkus Vampirian Ultra gear pack. This was, Darkus Vampirian Ultra was one of the last Bakugan I actually wanted to get for the competitive Armored Alliance line. I think with this purchase, all I have left is the Ventus Rairazu and Darkus Rairazu and Darkus Cycloid as for the competitive Bakugan. I don't know when we'll see those, especially since we've only completed Wave 2 and got some fusions on top of that. So yeah, we're like in limbo for all those other stuff. And now we're seeing Geogon Rising Bakugan, so we're probably going to be skipping a lot of stuff. And then the rest of the stuff will show up later on in like the summer or something, like with Wave 7 and 8 for Bakugan Battle Planet. But the main reason why I got this set was for Darkus Vampirian Ultra. And if you don't know, Darkus Vampirian Ultra right now is the best Darkus Bakugan in the game. And I'm not sure what the other two Bakugan are. Well, I know that's Aquos Batrix, and I'm not sure how good Aquos Batrix is. Okay, it's Pyrus Hydrus and Ventus Cycloid. I'm not sure how good these two Bakugan are. It'll be interesting to see Aquos Batrix, because this is actually Aquos Batrix is going to be my first transparent Bakugan. I think it's transparent. Hard to see on camera. Yeah, it is transparent. Maybe? I don't know. It's hard to see with the camera, but it's a dark. Yeah, it is. It is slightly transparent, but it is pretty dark. I know the Pyrus ones look the best when it comes to Pyrus and Ventus Pyrus, Ventus, and Chaos look really good. Transparent. And then the Aurelis Bakugan, they have more gold coating on them, which is pretty cool. It's a solid trade-off for translucent, because I think Aurelis and translucent would look a lot more like urine, and that's a bit weird to think about. But yeah, look at the art for this guy. This guy is, what is going on here? You already have wings. I think putting jetpacks on your wings is going to be more of a detriment than just flying yourself. And then look at that, Darkus Vampirian Ultra. I've been hyping this Bakugan a lot. It has some of the highest B power in the game, 1450 B power. Geogon Rising, there is a new top dog Darkus Bakugan. It's Darkus Falcron Ultra. it has a base B power of 900 B power, so it's similar to like Darkus Dragon Ultra from Armored Alliance. The thing is that it has two like green fists, I think. So really, it's worse than Darkus Dragonoid Ultra from Armored Alliance, because Darkus Dragonoid Ultra from Armored Alliance, at least it had the shield core. So with the shield core, it could get to 1300 B power if you didn't have anything else to spare. But when it comes to Darkus Falcon Ultra, that's a Bakugan where absolutely you need a magic another core to spare. So that will really limit its use in the game, especially since Ultimate Dragonoid exists. So if you're gonna have a spot for one Bakugan that needs to share a Baku core, you'd rather use Ultimate Dragonoid rather than Darkus Falcon Ultra. But I mean, if you're not going to use Ultimate Dragonoid, maybe it's a solid option. But I mean, for 50 B power less, you get Darkus Vampirian Ultra, and it at least I think it at least lets you not have to worry about core sharing and everything, you know. But yeah, that was actually this was like I actually got this I think this week, so this was like the latest thing I actually got, and it's going to be very exciting to to review all these Bakugan. Let me count how much I've gotten actually. All right, so geez, I can't. So all this stuff adds 25 more Bakugan to my collection. Jeez Louise, looks like I'm gonna have to do a Bakugan collection update. 25 more Bakugan to the. I just hit like 100 Bakugan like in the summer, and then I don't know. Geez, I'm probably already very close to 200 Bakugan already. Uh, so yeah, that's that's wild, you know. So yeah, so I mean, if you had any doubts that I was gonna leave Bakugan for another game, well, hopefully this takes away all your doubts. But yeah, you know, I've been pretty negative on Bakugan in some situations, but honestly, I only do that because I want to see the game prosper, and I can tell because I've been reviewing Bakugan for such a long time now. I can tell when things they're doing are not consumer friendly. Like with the blind boxes, those are very anti-consumer. You know, I wouldn't recommend anyone get it. You know, if you're even when you're starting out, you know, you don't know what you're getting. You know, what if you wanted just to play Mono Chaos or something, you know, or you wanted to play a certain like, you know, faction combination that's not available in a starter deck, but then because you have to deal with RNG with the blind boxes, you know, you end up getting like two Ventus Bakugan and a Darkus. You know, that's not cool to have. You know, if at the very least, you know, they had actual ratios to everything. Like with other card games, and you know, maybe even told you what faction is in the blind box. Because I mean, even though they're blind boxes, you know, I've had experiences with blind boxes. I know the Gundam blind boxes. They tell you the variant that you get, and the thing that's random is the style. You know, so if you had a blind box that had like the Pyrus faction on it, and then there's like a pool of like 5 Pyrus faction that you can get, that would be a lot better than say, you know, like you get a random one, you want Pyrus, and then you never get Pyrus because of RNG. You know, that would kind of suck. You know, even in Beyblade, you know, Bakugan's #1 competitor, an entire case of the random boosters come with like 4 of each of everything. So literally, 4 of each of everything. It incentivizes stores to order it because they know they're gonna get at least 1 of everything, and then it also helps the secondary market because instead of buying a case, it's cheaper just to get 1 of each. You know, and then you don't have to have a bunch of extras to you know, just pile up and gather dust. You know, maybe Bakugan should look into what other blind boxes are doing. At least not when it comes to toys, because blind box toys. They're very aggressive. They're very predatory. They want you to buy more to get that rare figure. But when it comes to games, when it comes to figurines, stuff that's more targeted towards an older audience, or at least an audience that's not American, you know, like Japan, Korea, you know, those kind of stuff, they tend to be a lot more consumer friendly with their blind boxes. because it's really not much different than gambling, and there's even cultures that are very very against gambling in the first place. So you don't want to have kids get into gambling because of Bakugan. That would be a bad thing. But yeah, I'm just rambling now. If you watched so far into this video, maybe you should comment saying Zeonic Blader is cool, or maybe comment Zeonic Blader is spicy, and then people will want to know why the heck are you calling Zeonic Blader spicy, but they won't know that you're the real OG. But yeah, I'm very excited to what this year has to offer. You can expect unboxing videos of everything that I've shown off over here in the coming days, and competitive reviews of pretty much everything except for the Diamond Nillious core, because I mean I've already done a competitive review on Darkus Nillious, so if you want to check that out, I'll put that in like a link or something like on the screen. But yeah, there's a lot of things to be excited for in 2021. And even in Bakugan, there's a lot of things to be excited for. But there's also quite a few things to be worried about. And, it's fine to have your worries of everything. As long as you're respectful, you don't name call anyone. If you voice your concerns in a respectful manner, it will be heard. I like to meme a lot, and if you follow me on social media, I meme on Spinmaster a lot. Even as a someone who is sponsored by them, who has been sent stuff, I am still not afraid to voice my opinion, even if that opinion is not 100% positive. Like with the Bakugan game, or with the blind boxes, those kind of things. Distribution, I've had an issue with distribution ever since year one. I even made a whole song about it too. But yeah, recently we've seen Guillotine show up in Canada. That's a very good sign, and I'm gonna give them props there. This is probably from their brand new distributor that has connections to Canada. So I mean, and like, if we're getting stuff starting now, if this continues to go through, I mean, Bakugan may be able to rebound. They just have to focus on they have to worry about the TCG. That's the big worry. I think toys they'll be able to figure out this year, at least internationally, or at least Canada and the United States. But the TCG is something that we got to cross our fingers for. Hopefully, the American audience catches on to the TCG, because at the end of the day, the TCG's early success is very reliant on people in the U.S., and then everyone else is watching them. The few stores in the U.S. that have their LGS support, all the other LGSs in the U.S. are watching those LGS stores, or LGSs, and if those things go well, then more and more stores will get the Bakugan TCG stuff. So something to look towards in the future, and hopefully it goes well for everyone. But anyways, I've rambled on enough. Hopefully at the very least this video was good as some background noise for you to do while you're doing something else. That's why this video is very long, even though it probably shouldn't have been so long. But it's been a while since I sat down and made a video like this, because I tend to shoot everything all at once, and then I edit, and I shot the last batch of videos like a month ago, 2 months ago, and then I just finished editing them like this week or last week. But yeah. Anyways, this has been Zeonic Blader. If you liked the video, hit the like button, or don't. I'm not the boss of you. But be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get updated whenever I upload. And happy New Year, everyone. Happy 2021. Whew, what a year it was, huh? We'll catch you later, guys.